While everyone was in Sydney lifting, Kush, Jack and I travelled to Tassie to compete at the AWF National Championships. Kush tried to drop down to 48 kilos to try and medal, whereas Jack and I were just really happy to be there because we're mediocre lifters. So here's Kush's opener on 50 kilos. We opened her pretty light just to make sure we were in that third place. That's what we were aiming for. And it's a really snappy lift from what I remember.
Well done.
Yeah, decent. We then moved to 53 kilos, again, just to stay in the race. We probably could have gone a bit heavier with the snatches because Kush is such a good snatcher. And in fact, this is probably one of her best snatches she's ever done. Look at this one more time from the side. Bar's really nice and straight. There is a little bit of rotation in that catch, but I'll figure that out later. So we jumped up to 55, and this is when it all started going downhill. If she had got this, she would really put on a good showing for that third place, but she did cramp in the calf, and you can see her sort of limping off the platform a little bit. So the pull looks pretty good, moves very similar to her last one, a little bit in front, but you should be able to catch that still, and then almost drops in on her head. So that could have ended worse than it did. Clean and jerks opened on 67. She needed to stay 3 kilos in front of her closest competitor to come in that third. So actually didn't look too good in her jerks in the warm-up. Dropping weight is always hard when you drop weight for jerks. Power is the first thing that goes. That one was a good one. I'll see it from the side. Did a weird stoppy thing in her clean. Don't know why the fuck she did that, but I ended up doing it as my snatches as well. This is a second clean and jerk. We actually had a problem where the technical official didn't do our first change, so we went from 67 to 68, where we wanted to go from 67 to like 71. So I think that really threw her off, and shit like that happens in competition, but it sucks because it meant she only really had 2 attempts rather than the 3 you normally get. By this stage, she's just way too drained. Has nothing left for that jerk. Alright, moving on to me. First snatch, 97 kilos. Tried to open as high as I could so I could open my clean and jerks pretty light. So 97 was pretty dodgy, and then obviously 100's shit house as well. But come back on my last one and hit a pretty good snatch. I was happy with the last one. Clean and jerks opened at 119. I really didn't think I'd get this, but on competition day, sometimes things happen. Pretty dodgy jerk, but I got it. Second jerk's much better. 123. Man, I need to squat more. A decent jerk. Last one. Yeah, that squat really needs to go up. Let's see how the jerk is. The lockout's pretty good, but everything else isn't. Now we come to good old Jack, opening up on a 107 snatch like it's a piece of piss. 113. A bit of a celebration towards the Rickmeister and the Saha gang. And then we jump to 117, and sadness happens. Actually, no, this is 113 again. Just a better view. Well, not so better view. This is 117. I actually thought he'd get this, but the rest times in the back were a bit long for him, I guess. He didn't even try on that one. Again, when you cut weight, like weird stuff just happens. 125, clean and jerk, really good opener. His jerk has been looking on fire. We've been really working on that, and it just sucks to see that it does, go away when you drop weight. So he should have been good for about a 142 clean and jerk, but 130, and he just couldn't, push that weight up. Last one, 134. Had to power clean it because that clean was just taking way too much out of him. So this is my third year at Nationals, and I'm going to say it was a heap of fun. Every year is a heap of fun because you get to meet new people, you get to do something so crazily scary, being on stage in front of like so many people, and it's a serious event. You get to compete with like the top lifters in Australia, even if you're not one, as long as you qualify, which is what I do. So you don't have to be really good, you just have to work hard and do the right stuff, and you'll get there. If you're interested in, qualifying for nationals or even competing at the Australian Open or any competition really, that's something that we can help with. So check us out at RAW Barbell Club on any of the social medias. We'd be happy to help you out. Catch you later.